என் கேள்விக்கென்ன பதில் என் கேள்விக்கென்ன பதில்
கேட்கத்தான் தெரியும் என்று நாகேஷ் திருவிளையாடல் படத்தில் கூறியிருந்தார்.
The smart ones ask questions to seek answers. Some ask questions even when they know the answer.
Great answers open up a whole new world of clarity.
கேள்விகளை நீ கேட்கிறாயா அல்லது நான் கேட்கட்டுமா?
நீ கேட்காத, நானே கேட்கிறேன். எனக்கு கேட்கதான் தெரியும்.
கேளும். கேளும்.
கேள்வி மட்டும் தங்குதே, கேள்வி மட்டும் தங்குதே.
Doubts in the mind. Read the documents carefully and your doubts will be cleared automatically. Question 1. What is the total area to be constructed? What is owner's share? What is builder's share? Details submitted by Ramaniyam and Harmony Builders has been shared many times and is shown here again. The offer letters can be referred by the building committee if required. Seeking an answer to a question whose answer is already available is a futile exercise. ஏன் இந்த கேள்வி என்று அறியேன் அம்மா, இந்த சிலருக்கு ஓய்வு நேர விளையாட்டம்மா. A close look at the draft RDA sent by Ramaniyam clearly spells this the details. The proposed new committee can study the draft RDA and if required, seek further clarifications from builder.
FSI for residential buildings in Chennai. The FSI in Chennai is 2 for high-rise construction by the Tamil Nadu government. As shown in the box, vertical limit. State government amended development regulations to increase floor space by 33%. Multi-storied residential buildings will get a floor space index, AFSI, of 3.25. On payment of charges for premium FSYs, a multi-storied residential building will get maximum FSY of 3.62. Calculation of FSI for residential buildings in Chennai is a complex process. Extension in the permissible FSI is provided based on the abutting road of the land. There are also quite a few exemptions made while computing FSI. Based on the permissible FSI, AMSB has been proposed for Harmony redevelopment.
CMDA considers factors like zoning regulations, land use classification, infrastructure capacity, building height restrictions, and setback requirements while considering FSI sanctions. The land survey details of road width etc. have been circulated by association in the group on many occasions, and also submitted to the builders. Based on the applicable general conditions, the FSI has been given by both the builders. Ultimately, CMDA will sanction the FSI including premium FSI based on the factors mentioned above. Second Master Plan for Chennai Metropolitan Area 2026 is available, and it contains details of FSI, premium FSI etc. This should definitely be useful to those who would like to know more details about FSI, premium FSI etc. Please peruse the details therein. ஏன் இந்த கேள்வி என்று அறியேன் அம்மா, இந்த சிலருக்கு ஓய்வு நேர விளையாட்டம்மா. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Plinth area etc. On specific request from the association, the builder had sent the signed copy, with the details of plinth area, built-up area etc. Total achievable area is 80,000 SFT. It is shared between owners and builders at 60-40. In case CMDA sanctions additional achievable area, it too should be shared at 60:40. This depends on the outcome of CMDA approval and sanction. An association should ensure this revised sharing. The proposed new building committee can seek further details from the builder if required, based on the written chart given by the builder. When everything is given in writing, what more is required? Builder has originally offered stilt floor parking, plus open car park. Since most owners wanted CCP only, builder has agreed for basement park, despite the additional cost. Two-wheeler parking is also provided in the plan, and the plan has been circulated by builder. The details of the CCP etc. is clearly marked in the plan diagram. The pathways for vehicle movement etc. was explained in the CAD presentation during the meeting at the builder's office. When everything is given in writing, what more is required? The second master plan for Chennai Metropolitan Area, 2026 contains these details. Seek and you will find.
We have seen him, brothers.
We saw Jesus. He spoke to us.
At first we didn't recognize him, but then suddenly we saw it was him.
Peter also saw Jesus today. Yes, but I recognized him. If it was truly our Lord, why didn't you know him?
Peace be with you. Why are you frightened? Why are your hearts filled with doubt? It was written long ago that the Messiah would suffer and die and rise from the dead on the third day.
He has come to us several times, but he has been different. I saw him and was not certain it was him.
Put your finger here and look at my hands. Put your hand into the wound in my side. Do not be faithless any longer. Believe.
My Lord and my God.
You believe because you have seen me. Blessed are those who believe without seeing me.
Full details of common amenities like clubhouse, swimming pool, etc. If your desires be endless, your cares and fears will be so too.
If wishes were horses, if wishes were horses, if turnips were watches, I would wear one by my side.
Indemnity to the landowners in case of dispute with new buyers. The indemnity clause is clearly mentioned in the RDA. JDA clause clearly mentions that the joint development agreement is subject to the jurisdiction of High Court at Chennai or as per clause 7 and 8 of Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. In case any differences arise between the owner and the developer regarding the subject matter of this agreement or any necessity arises to interpret any clause to this agreement, then the parties agree to submit themselves for arbitration. One arbitrator will be appointed by each and the arbitration proceedings shall be according to the provisions of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 and the venue will be at Chennai. Indemnity to the landowners in case of dispute with new buyers. Why should there be a dispute with new buyers? The sale contract for the builder's share of flats is a contract between builder and the new flat purchasers. It is clearly mentioned in the draft RDA that the owners shall in no way be held liable or responsible for any claim, dispute or liability that may arise between the developer and its nominees or other third parties, such as contractors, etc. A full reading of the draft RDA will dispel unwarranted doubts, and in case there are further clarifications required, the new building committee to be formed can get it clarified from the builder. We should be very clear on the doubts which we hold tightly in our minds and seek meaningful clarifications wherever required from the builder.
The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing.
Free money amount. Both builders have clearly mentioned that there is no offer for free money. Monthly rentals. RDA clearly mentions the monthly rental compensation as 25 rupees per SFT. Repayable interest. Free advance rupees is 1.5 lakhs as specified in the offer monthly rentals. What more information is required? Everything is clear in black and white. Study the RDA and strike off all the questions for which answers are already known. This will help to arrive at a decision soon. Maintenance-free period. Once again, this is clearly mentioned in the RDA. Is any further clarification required? If required, it can be discussed with the builder by the new building committee to be formed. That is the way to get any clarifications required. Contribution to Corpus Fund. All owners should contribute to the Corpus Fund as per rate decided by association. For new owners, the corpus amount can be collected by builder and handed over the association. A monthly amount earmarked as corpus fund can be collected along with maintenance charges. What is the clarification, information sought on this point? This should be clearly spelt out. GST of landowners. Read the RDA. It is clearly mentioned in unambiguous terms. Why play ringa-ringa when there is clarity? What is the clarification, information sought on this point? This should be clearly spelt out. Vacation of premises on getting physical plan approval, RERA registration. Refer to the RDA where it is clearly mentioned. What is the clarification or information sought on this point? This should be clearly spelt out. Association should coordinate with builder and ensure adequate notice is given to all owners regarding disconnection of water, electricity, and handing over of vacant premises at the appropriate time after CMDA approval. Corporation approval for demolition is received. Builder to complete construction within 36 months. Builder states that the building will be completed in 24 months. From where has the 36-month concept emerged? Does the association want to give the builder 36 months?
Builder to increase his paid-up capital to a reasonable level. Not the business of the association. Appointment of PMC, Project Management Consultant. What's the need? Who will pay for 24 months? Superfluous. Builder should designate a site engineer, and the new building committee should interact with the site engineer at frequent intervals to monitor progress and appraise the owners about the progress by way of monthly bulletins. Suggestion to obtain fresh proposal from builder covering all the points. This is a sure way to procrastinate and fail. Members to study the RDA in detail. Note down queries, doubts, suggestions if any. Post all the queries, doubts, suggestions in the group. The new building committee should consolidate all the queries, doubts, suggestions, and meet the builder to seek clarifications wherever required. The new building committee should post clarifications given by builder on all points. GB should be arranged. Final RDA should be approved. Alternatively, the game RRR, Ringa-Ringa Roses, can be played and we can go round and round and round. A case study of an association which plays the game RRR, Ringa-Ringa Roses, and lost the game.
சிலர் அல்லும் பகலும் தெருக்கல்லாய் இருந்துவிட்டு அதிர்ஷ்டம் இல்லை என்று அலட்டிக் கொண்டார். விழித்துக் கொண்டோரெல்லாம் பிழைத்துக் கொண்டார். குரட்டை விடடோரெல்லாம் கோட்டை விட்டார்.
Remember, if you have the same people doing the same thing, you should expect the same results.
I've heard old folks say that if you don't know how to enjoy good luck when it comes, you shouldn't complain if it passes you by. Miguel de Cervantes, Don Quixote. Don Quixote, a man obsessed with self-judged justice, sets out on an adventures with his squire, Sancho Panza. During their journey, they encounter a field of windmills, which Don Quixote, in his delusion, believes to be monstrous giants. Despite Sancho's attempts to correct his master, Don Quixote insists on charging the windmills, believing them to be giants he must defeat. Don Quixote is knocked off his horse, and his lance is broken by the windmills, but he still refuses to acknowledge his mistake, instead claiming, a sorcerer turned the giants into windmills to prevent his victory. The cornerstone of today's world. Just like Don Quixote's inability to distinguish between reality and the romanticized world of his imagination. Are we too tilting at windmills?
எங்கே நாம் கேட்கும் கேள்விகளுக்கு பதில் சொல் பார்க்கலாம். ஐயனே, கேட்பதும் நீ, கேள்விக்கு பதில் சொல்ல வைப்பதும் நீ. உன்னையன்றி எனக்கு தனித்தன்மை ஏது? உனக்கு சுட்ட பழம் வேணுமா, சுடாத பழம் வேணுமா? அது என்னப்பா, பழத்திற்கூட சுட்ட பழம் சுடாத பழம் இருக்குதே, உனக்கு தெரியாதா? சரி, சுடாத பழமாத்தான் போடு. சுடாத பழம் வேணுமா? போடுறேன். பழமெல்லாம் மண் மண். என்ன பாட்டி, பழம் சுடுதா?
எத்தனை கேள்வி எப்படி சொல்வேன், பதில் எப்படி சொல்வேன்? எத்தனை கேள்வி